he's chosen, and I think the meaning is to show that he is coming to Europe, but at the same time he's looking at people who are perhaps hostile towards the United States or seeking to play on that, and that's no doubt one of the things that he'd be hoping from the visit to France as well. France has a traditional sort of Gaulish standpoint of being somewhere between the United States and whoever the United States' great enemy of the day is, Russia during the Cold War, and China, let's say now. And so I think for Xi Jinping and the Chinese, this is a chance perhaps to use France to drive a wedge between Europe and the US. How is he being viewed? Well, he's being viewed with possibly less hostility than he would be in Britain now. Emmanuel Macron, when he visited China last year, he said that Europe and France shouldn't slavishly follow the United States over Taiwan and should pursue its own interests. So I think that is a kind of chink of light for the Chinese that they're no doubt hoping to turn into a beam of light. And I think that Emmanuel Macron is trying to strike what he would call a balance between raising human rights issues. We've been raising China's support for Russia over Ukraine, and trying to talk them into putting pressure on Russia over that issue. Well, that's what Emmanuel Macron said when he went to China last year. It didn't get anywhere. And the other issue of the balance is, of course, trade, where France wants more access to the Chinese markets, and the European Union wants China to stop subsidizing its electric cars.
Adam, good to speak to you. Plenty for them to discuss on their trip. Adam Sage, the Times correspondent in Paris on President Xi Jinping's visit to France. And like I said, he's then travelling on to Budapest in Hungary and Belgrade in Serbia.
The European Union and China want good relations. And given the global weight of China, our engagement is key to ensure mutual respect, to avoid misunderstanding, and to find solutions to global challenges. In addition, both China and the European Union have a shared interest in peace and security, and in the effective functioning of the rules-based international order, especially against a backdrop of a very turbulent environment, be it in Europe, in the Middle East, or in East Asia. And finally, we have a substantial EU-China economic relationship. Our daily trade volume is around 2.3 billion euros a day. But this relationship is also challenged, for example, through state-induced overcapacity, unequal market access, and overdependencies.